Hey guys, Temptation here with the Final 10, and I'm back with another video. Redo. Temptation here with the Final 10, back with another video. I know it's been a couple weeks. We've had a lot going on actually, so it's probably time for an update. But we actually moved. I know a lot of you don't know that, but when we moved to St. Louis, we signed a 6-month lease because we honestly thought my health was probably going to last in that time window or degrade until we didn't need to be in St. Louis anymore, could get a transplant and then do other things. But my health is actually maintained, probably in the upper 30s, and it's just kind of been sitting there. And so we had to re-sign a lease or move to another complex or another apartment. And so we opted to actually stay within the same apartment but move to a 2-bedroom apartment because it was only going to be $30 more. So why keep the same 1-bedroom apartment when we could just pay $30 more a month and get a 2-bedroom? So we got a 2-bedroom, and we wanted that all along because we wanted a guest bedroom for guests to stay in the event that when I do become sick, I have to have like family or friends come up, take care of me, and help out with Marlene if she's having to go to work and be with me as well. So we did that. But anyway, this is our new apartment. We just moved in, and I will give you the tour. So this is the living room. So you can show the fine folks the living room. And it's actually a little bit bigger than our 1-bedroom. Even the living room's a little bigger than our 1-bedroom apartment. But same apartment complex, different building. So then we'll come back, we'll go down the hall here, and start with
the light on.
We'll start with the guest bedroom. And this is actually our old, or our previous bedspread. So we just put it on the guest bed. And that's my old bed from, my parents brought it up when I moved, or when we moved, I should say. It's also kind of the office. So it's nice. It's nice to have this extra bedroom. So whenever coronavirus is done, you all can come up and stay with us if you want to hang out. This is our bedroom, and we really like it. It's the biggest bedroom we've had of any place that we've. Marlene ran into the door. Good job. Anyway, the biggest bedroom we've had of any place that we've lived. So this is great. We actually found, I just saw this sitting here, but we found her GoPro, and I'll talk about this in a minute. So let's keep going on the tour. So here's the bathroom, and it's even a little bigger than our last one, which means our last one was really small. So
got a storage closet there.
It's all about perspective, because now we have a bigger bathroom. So, all right. And here's the kitchen, and now our kitchen table fits that we had in storage, and so it's nice to have a kitchen table again. And then there's the kitchen. So that is the whole thing. But we really enjoy being here now, especially in comparison to our 1-bedroom apartment. It's good to be here. Now you can see our dumbbells here. This has been our coronavirus gym. And we bought those before dumbbells were a hot commodity in these quarantine days. So it's really nice to have just that. I think I can even maintain my physique or weight with what we have, and we do workouts every day. So we have that, and then we go on walks. We usually do like 3 or 4 laps around the apartment complex. Oh yeah, back to the GoPro. You know, I'll grab the GoPro and then...
Okay.
So we'll go out to the bike real quick. Speaking of bike, that's right, we brought it up. So, following me out here.
Do you have keys?
No. It's chilly. It's actually like 47 degrees out here. I looked that up. I'm not that great. Yeah, I do. So, I found the GoPro, Marlene's GoPro, which we kind of forgotten that we had. But we brought the bike up. So, oh man, isn't she beautiful? So we're really excited to have it here, but we were thinking we have Marlene's GoPro that we could mount this somewhere. I don't know, I see people sometimes put it on the back, and then sometimes people put it on the front or on the helmet. But we're thinking of putting it somewhere, but that maybe that would make a pretty cool video.
What do you guys think? Where should we put it?
Yeah, where should we put it? On the helmet, or I'm thinking either that or on the front windshield.
I vote the helmet.
The helmet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but man, we're stoked about this, especially with gyms being closed and no hobbies or no foreseeable hobbies in the future as far as indoor activities go. This has been really nice to have this. Only had it for like 4 days or so, but we'll go back inside. You can pause it. We'll pick it up.
Here's the apartment complex. Pretty nice. Helmets. So yeah, we brought the bike up and actually took some footage of that the day we got it up here, the day after. And whew, man, that was a rough ride. From where we had it stored at my brother's house in Baxter Springs all the way up to St. Louis, it took about 6 hours. And it's not a 6-hour drive, but we hit a windstorm about Rolla, and the forecast had predicted that, like hourly forecast had predicted the windstorm, so I kind of knew it was coming, but I'm like it's just wind. And anyway, on a motorcycle at highway speeds, wind is actually a pretty big deal, so had to slow down a lot. What were you thinking behind me, Marlene? I was terrified.
Yeah, she was terrified. I don't blame her. I was terrified. I had my protective motorcycle jacket on with skid plates and full face helmet, and I was still terrified. But and then the semis were passing me because I couldn't go 70. The winds were, I think, 20 to 30 miles an hour, and it was rough. But I made it alive, and we are thankful to have the bike up here. We didn't know if we would even have it up in St. Louis. We honestly thought that I would be sicker by now, and you can see I'm not even on oxygen right now, so this is pretty good. I've been really sustaining that same lung function for, well, the last 6 months, because our previous lease was a 6-month lease, and so really not much has changed. So we're happy to have the bike up here, especially in these times when we're on lockdown and don't have that much to do, so it's good to have that. Yeah, my port update. So I'll probably overlay a video I took, but my port feels good, no pain. You'll see the scar in the video as you hear me talk about it, but really I'm pretty pleased that I got this port, and I'm not breathing great today, but I'm not breathing terrible, so either way, I know I have to be admitted more often to get antibiotics, especially because none of the oral ones work anymore. I'm resistant to all of those, so it's just nice knowing that I have this option. And if we want to do home antibiotics, then that's something that we could potentially talk my doctor into doing some of, maybe. But anyway, I don't have to be at the hospital as much as I probably would have had to be. So that's a good thing. I'm thankful for it. Marlene's work. So how often are they having you work?
It usually depends. Probably I'd say an average of 3 times a week.
3 times, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they made a new policy for Barnes Jewish employees, and that is the 80 hours?
We get 80 hours of coronavirus PTO for those who qualify. I work in the cardiac cath lab, and so all non-elective procedures are canceled, or non-emergent procedures are canceled. So that cuts our hours short, which means I qualify for the coronavirus PTO.
Yeah. So, yeah. And if that hadn't qualified her, being full-time that is, then having a spouse who has a condition that makes them like a protected class kind of person, then that would have qualified her as well. So
yeah,
she was kind of doubly qualified.
Yeah.
For the coronavirus PTO. So we're thankful for that. She's been home a lot more. Also the reason I haven't been making as many videos is she is home here. I like to do my editing while she's at work, and she's been home a lot. So I don't want to be sitting on the computer all day, and I get to spend time with her. So, oh, and also we didn't have internet for 5 days because we moved, and I hadn't called AT&T to get the serviceman out to hook up our internet at our new address, and they couldn't get somebody out right away. So there was about a 5-day period. I went over my data on my phone, my cellular data, the first day, and so they throttled me down to speeds that were like too slow to do anything. So I actually really didn't have internet for like 5 days. Marlene had internet on her phone for important things like Googling 90 Day Fiancé statistics and
love that show.
Ordering, no, I don't know. But so we received 2 packages today, and you can come this way. Somebody sent us from my home church, Abandoned Church of the Nazarene, a box of N95 masks. Truly a godsend, because as of now we've just been using surgical masks, and as you all know, those don't really offer much protection. And so I don't go out really at all, but Marlene goes out a little bit because she has to get groceries and things like that for us. But now if I do have to go out, like say to the pharmacy or something, I'll feel a lot better about myself. So thank you to those friends who sent those. We really, really appreciate those.
Yeah.
And then this package, which my best man Neil, his wife's family actually made these masks, and these are fabric masks. This is for Marlene, and this one's for myself. But made these to go over, say, our N95 masks or surgical masks, so we can keep reusing those. And anyways, that was just really, really incredibly nice of them. So I think we'll model those. Here, I'll try mine on first, and then we'll end it with Marlene and see if she looks any better than I do with these bad boys on. And I haven't tried this on yet, so we'll see how this works here. But yeah, I think Maddie's mom sewed these, and they even have a little pouch. Let's see if I can do this. Tie this behind my head. It's going to be a definite maybe. I don't know about this. We'll see. There. How do I look? No, not bad.
Cool.
All right, let's try Marlene's.
Mine's got puppy dogs on it.
Yeah, Marlene says puppy dogs. Very cool. You gonna wear that at work?
Yeah. Can't wear it during procedures, but
Yeah.
walking in.
Marlene's not allowed to take home the N95 mask that she was issued at work. So
Well,
she has to reuse it,
I
correct?
don't know. I can take it home, but
She won't take it home. She keeps it in her locker, and she does have to
I'd rather
reuse
keep
it.
it there because I
Yeah.
need it there.
Because she'd have to bring it back. So she gets one. The point is she gets one. She has to reuse it. So she can protect that mask with this fabric mask, and we can just rewash
Okay.
this one. So how's she look? Cute. Wonderful. All right. Well, that was pretty much it from us today, guys. And that has been Temptation and Marlene-tation with the final 10. Signing out.
Just go and see the world and just show them what it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden.